In this video, I would like to show you how to draw your own ceilings using the software based on an example project. I have activated the 2D and 3D modes. You can find out how to activate the modes in the video First Steps. When you generate rooms, ceilings are automatically created. These are not visible in 3D mode, but they do exist. To prove this, I will create a section in 2D. To generate a section, I proceed as follows. In the Construction tab where we currently are, there are additional subcategories. For example, Components, Opening, and Roofs. Here, a bit further right next to the subcategory Print, I also find the category Cross-Section. There I select Section and place a section through my building. I confirm with OK, and the section is created. The view now automatically switches from Construction to 2D views, and I can see my section. Here, the ceilings are now also visible, which are not displayed in 3D mode because otherwise it would not be possible to see the interior of the building. Next, I will show you how to remove these ceilings. For that, I select the 3D mode and open the Layer Management on the right side of the screen and set the ground floor to active by moving the blue dot onto it. Additionally, I set it so that only the active floor, which in our case is the ground floor, is displayed. I do this using the Visible Stories button and select Current. Now I open Edit Selected Story in the upper section of the Layer Management. In the window that opens, I can set various parameters for the active floor. For us, in this tutorial, only the selection No Automatic Snaps is important. I check the box and click OK. As we can see, the ceiling is still displayed in the section, so I need to click Calculate in the Calculate 2D Views tab to update the section. Now the ceiling should no longer be displayed. Now I can start drawing my own ceiling. For this, I go back to the Construction tab. Under the subcategory Components, I see the button Ceiling and click on it. First, I can choose how I want to draw the ceiling. On the left side of the screen, I can select the drawing style just like with walls. I now click on the third option, the polygon, and I can freely draw my ceiling by fixing the edges of the ceiling with a mouse click each time. I finish drawing by pressing Escape when I'm done. I have now drawn my own ceiling that only covers half of the floor. An automatic opening has been created around the stairs. This is set in the stair settings. However, it is also possible to draw this opening yourself if I need a larger opening, for example. To do this, I go into 2D mode and click on Ceiling Opening in the subcategory Components. As before, I can select the drawing style and choose Polygon again. Just like when creating the ceiling, I determine where the edges of the opening should be with a mouse click and finish it again with Escape once I'm done. Now you can see that the opening around the stairs has increased in size. If I want the ceiling to be higher or lower, I can do this by selecting the ceiling and clicking on Level and Structure on the left side of the screen. Here I have various options to raise or lower my ceiling. I now select relative to the top of the structural slab, and you can see in 3D mode that the ceiling has been raised. Although we see the ceiling now in 3D mode, let's take another look at it in the section. For that, I navigate back to 2D views and press Calculate to update the section. Now you can see the newly drawn ceiling.